Hello, guys and gals. My name is Kuars, and this is not a type of video that I make often. Right? We're face to face, cameras on. I'm talking to you right now. It's like almost 11 a.m. in the morning. I haven't slept, and I don't know. I wanted to make a video, so here we are. Anyway, I think of myself as a pretty open-minded person, right? I feel like I can take into account other people's opinions. I feel like I can put myself in other people's shoes pretty successfully. However, something that I am pretty close-minded about is the fact that people are close-minded at all. I feel like in this day and age, it's kind of not only hard to be that, it's also kind of, how do I say this? It makes it worse to be closed minded these days. I feel like it always has been, but like more often than not in this day and age, yeah. I'm just saying shit, aren't I? But like in a day and age where the internet is a thing and where any of us can talk with anyone else, and where we can listen to and find anyone else's opinions and they are speaking them loud, we have to be a bit more open minded. Because, well, some people are smarter than you and some people are dumber than you. That's just a fact, right? There's a lot of different people in the world and they will say a lot of different stuff. So why be closed-minded about all of it, right? Okay, there's parts of it that you should be closed-minded about. For example, I think Carl Jr.'s a shit. If you guys have ever eaten Carl Jr.'s, I've eaten it once in my life, and it fucking scarred me. It's not even that it was like horrible. It was just like horribly mid. It was just okay. But the price tag was insane. It was like twice the amount of something you would get from like McDonald's or something. So the price performance was like at 20% or something. It was not doing so good. Okay, McDonald's is like 50% price performance percentage. Carl Jr.'s 20 or less. I haven't decided exactly, but it's somewhere there. But in my defense, that's a very petty type of closed-mindedness, right? That's not the type of closed-mindedness that I'm talking about today. I'm talking about fucking racism. I don't know, transphobic people, just like people against the LGBTQ in general, right? Like prejudice or um, discrimination, pretty much, is a form of closed mindedness and also bigotry, obviously. This is something that we unfortunately see a lot on the internet and just in the world in general, and I just don't understand any of it, okay? I understand there's some history behind some stuff, right? But, like, at the end of the day, not all of that one group did something. You know what I mean? Like one black person could have, I don't know, killed a person. That doesn't mean every one of them is gonna. For example, I'm a Muslim, right? I'm not going around fucking bombing buildings. Last time I checked. Also, in that regard, is the audio fucking up? By the way, I'm sorry if it is. In that regard, I think religious discrimination and being closed-minded about other religions is the stupidest one of them all, perhaps. Because I mean, pretty much every religion, well, the most popular ones at least that I know of, are a form of love, don't hate, peace over war, and yet we segregate ourselves, we divide ourselves by our religions, and unfortunately, this what is supposed to be a beacon of, love and peace, has turned into something that divides us, something that stands in between us, and that kind of sucks. Um, what's the solution to that? I don't fucking know. Be more open minded, maybe. There you go. When it comes to race, I guess I'm not as knowledgeable. But like at the end of the day, we all piss the same piss. We all shit the same shit. We all bleed the same blood. So why divide ourselves, right? Some people like to bring up statistics like, "Oh, did you know this race does more crime? Did you know that does that? This does that?" And honestly, they don't. They really don't. And most of those statistics are because of systemic racism, where these races are put into environments where those crimes are something something. Look, I said I wasn't that knowledgeable about it. Go Google it or something. I heard it from Joe Bartolozzi. Okay, go watch the clip where he talks about it, and you'll get it pretty much. Actually, now that I think about it, the whoa, the fucking audio peaked right there. I'm sorry. that like scared one of you guys. Anyway, now that I think about it, the what was it called? The discrimination of LGBTQ individuals might be the stupidest one actually, because like, what do you care? What does that? How does that fucking affect you? And if you're gonna bring up religion again, I'm Muslim. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit, dude. Sure, I could be a bitch about it and bring up some like verses from the Quran about how you should stone gay people, but instead of doing that, I'm gonna believe in the message of love and peace over war and hate that is delivered in the Quran, just like it is in the Bible. I'm assuming, and I'm gonna say that why should I do that? Why should I do that when I can love, when I can accept, when I can mind my own fucking business? You know, like really, at the end of the day, what is? How does it fucking affect you, man? All right, they're not gonna make you gay. They're just gay by themselves. They're just fucking hanging around, doing shit. And if you're worried about like someone you know turning gay, bro, if someone comes up to you and says that they're gay, it's not because they turned gay. It's because they were gay. They're just now more comfortable sharing that because there's more people around the world saying that fact. At the end of the day, I guess this isn't something that we can entirely control 100%, right? At the start of the video, I said that I like to think that I am a pretty open-minded person. That doesn't mean that I 100% am. I'm definitely closed-minded about some things, right? Someone's probably going to call me out on a thing that I'm very stubborn about. But I try, right? I try to open my mind up. I try to look at the opinions of other people. I try to consider other people's opinions when going into something, and I try to be open-minded about every piece of media that I consume, every piece of I don't know, every article I see, everything I see on the internet. I try to be open-minded about, but you know, I still approach it with caution. I still make sure that I still have my beliefs over theirs, because at the end of the day, I say that a lot, I know, but like at the end of the day, you still want to make sure that you have your own opinions, that you're not just mirroring someone else's. That's something else that you will see a lot on the internet these days, right? You will just hear, or like someone will just hear an opinion from a YouTuber and be like, "Oh yeah, I second that," and just go around parading that until someone else says something else, and then now they're saying that instead. What I'm trying to say is, don't LARP opinions. Go and make your own ones. So at the end of the day, don't even fucking listen to me. Just go and live your life and make your own opinions and do your own actions, I guess. I don't know. But I will advise you that life does get a lot better when you're a lot more open minded about some things. Anyway, guys, if you liked that video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to support me in the means of monetary, go to buymeacoffee.com/Kuars. If you want to get some extra notifications and maybe even talk to some cool people, then you can go to the Discord down in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
I'm walking lonely, got no homies, feeling like a ghost. She don't feel me anymore, she says I'm never home. I got no lights on, I'm slumped in my chair again. She never come home, she never will feel me again. I cannot differentiate a day since 2016.